lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to End of the World by Ren and Webby. I am super excited because obviously today Ren and Webby just dropped quite a few tracks actually that are left from the album, and I cannot wait to get into them. I probably won't be able to react to all of them tonight, so I will probably be posting them over the next few days, but I am super excited to get into this one and see what we can expect. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel, and while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well. It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But to all that being said, I just can't wait to get into this, so let's do it. Hey Webby. Hey Ren. Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Get up, buckle up, knuckle down, bust your bubble, shopping for some hope in the dust and the rubble, yeah. Wash your knees feet to keep you scared. Buy your reinforced bunker so you're well prepared. Medication corporation TV screens collectively collapsing the American dream. And keep up your 9 to 5 to play the slot machine. And keep on watching this apocalypse. Hypocrisy is rife in the Senate. Politicians are the men in queue. Collision course that we should have all prevented. Hey, we're gonna die, sugar, it's okay. Just another supernova in the Milky Way.
Yeah, again, Ren with this lyricism is absolutely just taking off, isn't it? Like, it's just incredible every single time. I feel like I never know how he can one-up his lyrics, but somehow he just does it every time. Like, he's a lyrical genius and mastermind, I'll keep on saying it. It's just the truth. Honestly, his vocals are incredible. Like I always say, his voice is so distinctive. Like, you just always know that's Ren. Like, he has his own unique sound, and I think that's so cool. I'm loving how it feels as if we've almost entered into like this sense of a TV program almost, like as if we've entered into this different world, you know? And I think that having all of the lyrics really based around that sense of you're living in this life almost as if it's playing out before you, but it feels almost like it's not reality in a way sometimes, because it seems like the world has so many things going on and there's so many negative things that we keep on seeing all the time that do have that sense of, you know, manipulating us or making us live a life of fear in certain ways, that it is like you try to maybe sometimes be blindsided to all of that. You know, you try to maybe make that reality almost like a mirage of what actually is fact and truth, because you don't always want to see all of the negative sides to everything. But you also can't help but be in amidst all of that. You can't help but see everything that's going on in the world around you. And I think the way that that's playing into this almost being like this perfect sort of TV program that you're entering into, you know, like what you would assume is like this almost fantastical side of life, whereas it's actually the reality of living life as is. But it's like blurring the lines of the media within that. It's so cool. And again, just so introspective from Ren and Webby. They do it so incredibly well.
Hey, we're gonna die, sugar, it's okay. Just another supernova in the Milky Way. I call 911 666 911 on a rocket ship to Mars when they block the sun. Blow it up, atomic energy with hydrogen. Here's a serving of Corona for your dying lungs. Cough it up, hey, hey, it's the price we pay. It's the fate of the human race.
Wow.
So much done, potential gone away.
That hits so incredibly hard, doesn't it? Even that right there, it could really make you emotional thinking about that. Like, there's so much beauty within this world. There's so many amazing things in this life and so many incredible opportunities. And the fact that as a society, we've almost been manufactured into this sense of following through everything, so much so that we've lost sight of that beauty and we've replaced it with greed, with envy sometimes, with jealousy, with all of these really negative things, you know, these negative connotations to humanity, to the world itself, to life. And it's like, if we actually took a step back and tried to find some unity in everything and tried to see the more beautiful things in life and stopped fighting and stopped all of this, you know, hatred within the world, maybe there could be more potential for this world to be a greater place, for it to return to that sense of beauty again. But it's like the way that the world is turning right now, there's so many people with so much influence that are infiltrating our society in so many different ways, in so many aspects throughout the media, that it is just like, unfortunately, it feels as if that's never going to be able to become a possibility, because there's too much of that negativity to really counteract that beauty, you know?
So much darn potential gone to waste. Welcome to the end of the day. See the chemtrail clouds on a summer's day in the sky. Watching as the fires rage and the polar bears drown. Baby, it's okay to be fine. Don't forget to medicate. It's a sick, sick world, but I feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world. Wake up to the heavy metals that are blowing on the breeze. The smoke from the wildfires, I could barely breathe. Whales washing up on them rising seas. And got a bunch of fucking plastic in my mac and cheese. Yeah, the food's all poison, so we're all sick. Trade a double quarter pounder for a chemo drip. Soak it up while we argue about the politics. And keep a full speed sprint toward apocalypse. I know AI's got us in that scope. And when they choose to terminate us, and that's all she wrote. Feel like God went ghost and they monetize hope. While they selling us a noose that'll fit our throat.
Come on, Webby. Oh my, this one is like so hard hitting, matter of fact, to the point. Like, this is the reality of the world and this is what we are living in. And I think just hearing all of these things, like one on top of the other, it's like, you know, all of these things, you see all of these things, you hear all of these things. They're part of like our daily life almost, you know. When you scroll, you read about it. When you scroll, you see about it, you hear about it. It's constantly on like this loop. But sometimes I think we try to push that aside and not really think too much into it and not really do too much, because what can we do at this rate? You know, it feels that way anyway. When you're looking at all of these things, it's like there's so many different factors in this world of negativity that it feels like, where do you even start to even try and make a change? Because at this point, it's like there's so much that has really changed the construction of this world in such a bad way, that how do you even begin to rebuild on things when we are just continuing to enter into more of this technology driven, really just loss of creativity, loss of our own identity, loss of our own mind sort of world? Like, it feels as if that is where we are heading. And that real feeling of like AI and everything when it comes around to that, and just almost like losing sight of, again, humanity. It's a scary thought. It's something that I feel like I think about on a daily basis, because it's constantly, you know, a real reminder in our everyday life of how much control that even just a computer or a phone has over your mind, over what you do. You know, we rely on it so heavily. It's almost like a second nature at this point. It's become like routine. And it's wild how it's almost been manufactured that way, of like us becoming accustomed to it. So much so that we don't even question things anymore. And it's the same with everything. You know, all these things that we're mentioning in this song, if, again, we just turn sometimes a blind eye to, and we shouldn't. But it's almost like the way that we've been led to act in a lot of aspects, you know? That lyric there, the Webby, while they're selling us a new sort of fit off. Wow. It's just, it's like so real and so true. And again, when it comes to Ren and Webby, the authenticity and just the truth and the real facts that they put into their music, it's like something I'm so grateful for, because I never see any other artist be this incredibly genuine and true when it comes to worldwide issues that need to be open and broached and a topic of conversation in such an artistic way. But a lot of people are too afraid to. But I think with Ren and Webby, they just literally lay it all on the line. They're just like, listen, this is what we're thinking, this is what we're feeling, let's just put it into a song, because it needs to be openly talked about.
Feel like God went ghost and they monetize hope while they selling us a noose that'll fit our throats. We could use a little help from the Vatican. When they're not busy with the kids, they be trafficking. Allegedly, go and get another jab again, and just ignore the black box on the packaging. Shoot it up, hey, hey, it's the end of days. Nothing left that we could say, 'cause it looks like we're fucked either way.
Okay, hit it with the techno. Get the robotics out, come on. Oh, hold up. Oh gosh. Yeah. Now you know who we're dealing with. Party. I mean, I feel like right there in that moment, it's just like that is the possibility of the future, really, isn't it? Like the sense of destruction through technology. And I think that just literally showcased everything. I feel like this song summarized in many ways when it comes to that sense of technology as well. You know, at some point it feels like it is almost going to run us in a way, because again, we rely on it so heavily, and we literally, you know, if we have a question, if we have something that we're thinking of, if we need an answer, we don't really work it out for ourselves anymore. We just run to our phones because it's there in the blink of an eye. You've got it. And it's like they cater so much to the things that you need through technology that it just seems like the simpler and easier solution. But it's like in that, we're losing gradually part of our humanity, part of our, again, own minds. We don't even have, I feel like, control of ourselves anymore. And it just is really sad to think about. Get it with the moves.
Welcome to the end of the day. See the chemtrail clouds on a summer's day in the sky. Watching as the fires rage and the polar bears drown. Baby, it's okay to be fine. Don't forget to medicate. It's a sick, sick world, but I feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world.
Do you know what I think as well? You know how like impactful and powerful Ren and Webby's music is when you don't even question anymore if you see two aliens wandering around, a robotic dancing machine, a zombified looking man, and just some random people around a campfire in amidst the song. Like, it's only then can you say, yeah, that's Ren and Webby for you. Do you know what I mean? I feel like nothing surprises me anymore when it comes to these two in their music videos, because they just like to really like find true meaning behind every bit of imagery, but do it in such a playful, fun way. And like every time I know to expect something new, and it does give me a little surprise, but I'm like, yeah, but it's Ren and Webby, isn't it? Like, that's what they do. And I love it, I do.
Feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world.
Not a kazoo. I will say as well, obviously I know it's nowhere near similar. Well, I say nowhere near similar. I feel like themes and aspects do always run throughout a lot of Ren and Webby's music anyway. But this part in particular, because we are almost following along that melody, you know, like everybody's clapping in tune, it does almost feel like that is what we are as society. Like, we see all of these things, but we don't really do anything. We just sing along and clap along and play to the tune of somebody else's music. You know, we don't really follow our own path anymore. We follow whatever's being told to us, which I think is represented so perfectly within like this moment with the clapping along. But it was taking me back to a little bit as well of Starry Night in some ways, because obviously we had that moment where all of the prisoners were making that rhythm and beat for themselves. But I feel like in this aspect, it's a complete shift of that, you know. It feels as if, well, I say the complete shift of that. It's similar, but in very different ways. Like, in Starry Night, it was more so, I feel like they were creating the beat because they wanted that sense of change. But I feel like in this song, it's almost like you're following through with the melody rather than creating that rhythm, because that is just what we do as society. So I feel like that parallel in such a drastically different way is really interesting to think about for me anyway. But I will just say as well, when I was mentioning all of the like different characters going on here, like we've got the robot and we've got the zombie and whoever else, what I really appreciate is, you know, we've had such real and difficult topics of conversation, like I said, to talk about, but the way that Ren and Webby are able to almost like lighten the mood slightly, you know, bring that real truth and hard-hitting fact, but also be able to make you still smile through it, you know, find some light within that darkness, I think is really such a wonderful thing as well.
Welcome to the end of the day. See the chemtrail clouds on a summer's day in the sky. Watching as the fires rage and the polar bears drown. Baby, it's okay to be fine. Don't forget to medicate. It's a sick, sick world, but I feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world. Welcome to the end of the day. See the chemtrail clouds on a summer's day in the sky. Watching as the fires rage and the polar bears drown. Baby, it's okay to be fine. Don't forget to medicate. It's a sick, sick world, but I feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world.
One more time! Or not!
Oh gosh. Oh no. Wow. I will say the video was so fun though. It was so like different again. Something so unique to just Ren and Webby, I feel like, but I really loved how they just broached so many integral conversations within this one video, you know, and just everything that is almost like accumulate into that feeling of the end of the world. Oh, this one was really, I feel like, deep and impactful. So I'm so curious to see what else we can expect from the rest of the songs on the album. Like I said, I will be reacting to all of them. It may take me a couple of days to get through them all, but I will post all of my reactions hopefully in the next couple of days on the channel. So keep your eyes peeled for those. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, then like I said, make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date for the posts on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.